Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and once again, it's time to get back into our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough here in the Alola region, another live stream, which I am a little bit late on today. For total, I'm going to be going for about an hour or so today. So, if you're watching, hello folks, and Happy New Year's Eve. It is almost 2018, if you can believe that. One sec to make sure I got everything ready here. Hello Anderson, how's it going? Good to see you yesterday, buddy. We're here to see what we can find out going on in Coney City, because this strange man up here is a strange man indeed. Toe or Dota? What's going on? Anyways, you did hit 100 subscribers, Anderson. Congratulations, buddy. Very cool. I love those landmark numbers like that. I haven't mentioned yet, but, well, not for a while, but I did mention back when we hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, my next goal is to hit 2,500, at which point I'll give out another special kind of a collection box thing to somebody out there. So, once we hit that 2,500, we'll see what happens. We're slowly inching our way towards that number, which I'm cool with, like, the long game, you know, taking my time with it. Happy New Year's Eve, Pokemon Daily. How's it going? Alright, so we're here in Coney City. Let's start things off with our usual team recap and see what Pokemon we have to work with. Ow! Robin Hoot has taken some damage. But we'll take a look. We got our Soothe Bell holding Echo, the Golbat at level 23, with the Inner Focus ability with the moves of Giga Drain, Bite, Aerial Ace, and Confuse Ray. Next we have Candy, our level 23. Salandit, had to stop and think for the name for a second, with the Corrosion ability holding Fire EMZ, Dragon Rage, Ember, Smog, and Sweet Scent. And every time I see this Pokemon now, I hear the name Candy. I can't help but think of Candy Cadet from Five Nights at Freddy's, what is it, Pizzeria Simulator? Candy Cadet. Candy. It's just ingrained into my brain. Next we have Turkey, our level 26 Psyduck with Cloud9 ability, holding Waterium Z, Water Pulse, Signal Beam, Brick Break, and Disable for the moves. Next we have our Alolan Dugtrio, Whack-A-Mole, level 27 with Sand Veil ability, holding Soft Sand, Bulldoze, Metal Claw, Sucker Punch, and Mud Slap for the moves. And last but not least, our last active team member, Robin Hoot, our level 28 Dartrix. Overgrow is the ability, holding Flyinium Z, with the Razor Leaf, Pluck, Ominous Wind, and Synthesis. And the King of Littens said on the last episode, I think it was, Salandit evolved at level 33, so we've got a ways to go before we get ourselves a Salazzle. And Anderson's asking, what did I get for Christmas? I really didn't get that much. Mostly I got money from my parents, which I haven't spent on anything just yet. I didn't have time before Christmas to get myself anything, and I'm holding off until afterwards, but anytime now I'll be picking up some new things. I'm hoping to get a new Charizard hat because this one is very faded. I haven't been able to find another Charizard hat in this style though, so I gotta wait and see if they come back. I also want to get a new backpack that I can use for, well, backpacking, but Pokemon going, because it'd be kind of cool to be just like the trainers in the show, Ash Ketchum and stuff, with like a backpack with all your stuff in it. And I gotta get some new sneakers too, so I'll be picking some of that stuff up eventually when I've got time in the new year. And Anderson, you got a booster box. Of which set was that? Would that have been the most recent Crimson Invasion, perhaps? Alright, so I should probably heal first. I'm not going to. Let's talk to this Ditto right here. At least maybe it's a Ditto. Ditto? Ditto! It is one of those Ditto they're talking about. What is it? The Ditto, I don't know, squad? Basically like a Squirtle squad kind of thing going on here. Let's deal with the Ditto. Oh, you got a Guardians Rising booster box, Anderson. Very good. Did you get the very sought-after Tapu Lele is the question. So, if you do transform, who do I want you to transform into? Who could we easily deal with? Well, I'll tell you this much. Candy would be easy to deal with, probably. But let's go with that, because I could bring Turkey in. Yeah, let's go with Candy. Oh, you didn't get Tapu Lele? Ah, that's too bad. Very, very highly sought after card, but you got 2 Zoroark GX boxes. Cool. I remember when last Christmas, I think it was, I got 2... What are they? You've got 10 Tapu Lele Pokemon Daily? That's a lot of Tapu Lele. Let's just see what our Dragon Rage can do. But I remember last Christmas, to make my everyone's favorite deck, my Mega Beedrill deck, I'm gonna have to switch out because this is a speed tie thing going on here. But when I got my Mega Beedrill, to make my Mega Beedrill deck, let me focus on what I'm doing here. I got 2 Mega Beedrill EX collections to make that deck, is what I'm trying to say. Smog. That's fun. Okay, don't poison me. Like I said, I wonder if corrosion makes it so that you can poison the target with regular poisoning moves like Smog. What's your new deck, Anderson? What's your main focus? And are you going to be using that at our next casual day coming up not this Saturday? Well, not yesterday, but this coming Saturday. And let's care for a Pokemon. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take Echo to become Crobat. Wants to learn Swift. What are your stats? I guess your special attack is pretty on par. Being able to not miss would be nice, but we have that in Aerial Ace. But Swift can hit both targets. And what's your new deck there, Pokemon Daily? What do you think? Should I go with Swift over Bite? I kind of like the ability to flinch. I'm going to keep Bite as it is. We'll just ignore Swift. You're not named Taylor. Let's get that out of here. Alright, and we gotta care for our Golbat. Ninetales GX with Zoroark. It is I believe it is January 6th for our next casual day. Yes, Anderson, that's true. In fact, I should probably check my calendar before saying that's true and not knowing for sure. Let me finish cleaning up our Golbat here. And then I'll fire up my little calendar. In fact, what am I doing? I have a calendar on my computer. That would be... Yes, January 6th will be our next casual day. Hello, Highly to Player. How's it going? Thanks for joining into the live stream. We'll be going for about an hour total today. Look how many beans I've harvested. That's a lot of beans. Alright, and I believe you like being pet on the head. There we go. That's my Echo. Alright, so we dealt with that Ditto. You know what I just realized? I didn't actually catch it. Oh, you can't make it? Oh, that's unfortunate. But of course, the big event is the, what is it, Prism, what's it called? Prism Burst, I think? The next set of Pokemon TCG coming out. So, very cool. So, even though we knocked out this Ditto, I would say since it was a character standing there and wasn't a random encounter, that doesn't count as a random encounter if there is a way to get a random encounter in the city. So let's pretend that didn't even happen. We managed to deal with a Ditto that was disguised as the Herb Seller. That was an Herb Seller? That looked like a hiker to me. And Pokemon Daily, you have a Fire and Electrical Delphox Break. Not bad. Oh, what's this? Hey, sorry for being away for a while. I was picking some herbs with Captain Mallow. I'll start selling herbs again, so come see me. Are you going to sell like those herbs that people hate? Or Pokemon hate? I'm an herb seller. Sorry, I don't want these. Pokemon hate you for using Ultra Prism, okay. What did I think of? I called it Prism Burst, didn't I? Yeah, Ultra Prism is the next set. I don't know what they're going to do with that, because, like, they've already released Necrozma GX. So, Pokemon Daily, here's a question. With your Fire and Electrical deck, do you use, what is it, Magnezone with the Magnetic Circuit, I believe it is, which lets you apply or attach as much lightning energy as you like per turn? Use that with, what's his name, Clement? Get 4 electric energies out of the deck, put them down, powering up Delphox Breaks, whatever the attack is called. Hello, King of Littens! I was just mentioning you earlier for reminding me, or letting me know, how Salandit evolves. Thanks for joining the live stream. So the Alola Photo Club here. I guess there's one on every island. Oh, wow, young sir, that glittering Z crystal you have. You cleared Captain Mallow's trial. Take the sticker. Is that our fort? Oh, wait, no. So that's a photo sticker, right. So you do have the power of Magnetic Circuit. Very cool stuff. And I love the Flare Witch ability. Getting another fire energy from within the deck right onto a Pokemon. That's even more power for the Psy Storm. It's crazy power if you get enough energies on there, or even some energies. It's crazy that it uses the opposing energy attached as well. That's a lot of power. Please do take photos and decorate them to your heart's content. We're not going to take photos at the moment. We want to try to advance the story a little bit. Oh, you're originally from the Kanto region, right? How does she know? I've traveled around tons of different regions, so I can easily tell something like that. And not just for people either. I can tell which region your Pokemon came from, too. Interesting. Well, let's just see what she says. It's going to be cool when I bring my Pokemon over from Moon. No Pokemon from different regions. Okay. It's going to be funny, though, when I bring, for example, Rocky, my regular Sandslash, not the Alolan Sandslash, because obviously he's not from Alola. And Harley the Player says, maybe Duskmane, Lycanroc, and Oh no, sorry. What am I thinking? I'm thinking Dusk Form Lycanroc. Yeah, maybe Duskmane and Dawn Wings Necrozma. That's right. They could actually bring those in, the Necrozma legendary forms. When am I doing a TCGO live stream, Anderson? I'm thinking if people want to see it, I'll probably do it tonight at around 9 p.m. I'm going to aim for around there. I do have an XD Gale of Darkness video going to be going up later on today. And I guess just before the new year kicks in, we'll do a TCGO live stream, get us back on track with that as well. I don't have any new decks to show off, but I'll play against you guys with some of the decks that I currently have. And Pokemon Daily says Solgaleo and Necrozma together, same as Lunala and Necrozma. Right, the fusions of the two of them. That could be some new GXs. I wonder, are they going to be basics, or... It would be crazy. What if they made that sort of like a Pokemon GX break? I'm sure they haven't. But that'd be cool if you take a regular Necrozma and then break evolve it into Duskmane or Dawn Wings. I would like to see that. Like I said, when the Ultra Beast first came out, I would have liked to see a whole new mechanic put into the game. Not necessarily being a Pokemon. Maybe you have to play an Ultra Ball item to bring out one of these Ultra Beasts, but they just went and made them regular Pokemon. So I'm always waiting to see if anything new is going to happen to like change the format of the regular game. Well, King of Littens is at Mount Lanakila right now. Alright, gotta go, Harley the Player. Welcome back whenever you want. I'll be here for another, looks like 50 minutes or so. So you can come back in, feel free. If not, check out the upload afterwards when the live stream's complete. I've come all the way to Alola just to take the cutest possible picture of my lovely Bellossom. Bellossom! Or just, Bella! What is this? I can't read that? Come on. Alright, so I guess we have to go meet Olivia at the Ruins of Light. And Pokemon Daily has the Japanese box with Solgaleo and Lunala. Is that from like the new set, or is it even out yet in Japan? I don't even know. I don't know how that works, like if they release everything at the same time, or if the Japanese cards come out sooner. I think they come out sooner, but I don't even really know. And Anderson says you have 3 Buzzwole? That's crazy. That's what I have for my online deck too. I mean, I could go for a 4th, but I find 3 does the trick. And it's got a lot of power behind it. I love the, like, eventually when the standard format rotates again, I'm going to have to swap things out. Oh, you got the Ultra Prism box. Okay, so you know already whether or not there's a Pokemon GX break, which I'm sure there's not. But wouldn't that be fun? Break evolve into the higher form. We got to switch Candy to the active spot for the experience. I should probably do a grinding at some point for these guys. And you're confirming that the Japanese cards do come out first. I thought they did, but I wasn't sure, because I'll check out like Bulbapedia sometimes and see what the listing is, and they always have the listing of the Japanese cards before the American or North American set comes out, so it makes sense that they would have theirs first. Alright, we're heading over here. We can get a new encounter. I don't think we've got an encounter here yet. Have I tested Buzzwole Lycanroc? I have not even used Lycanroc. Or no, I have used it in one of the videos online, but I don't use it as like a regular card. I just wanted to show it off, and I did that, so I'm using my Buzzwole deck. Like, whenever a fighting set comes out, or fighting card comes out, I try to combine it with this kind of a go-to strategy of mine, using Strong Energy and Carbink Break, which allows you to attach energy from the discard pile of any sort, basic or special, attached to a fighting Pokemon, and that helps power Buzzwole with the Strong Energy. So, King of Litten says, I should play against your Lunala GX deck. Is that an online deck or a real deck? Because either way, I'm up for the challenge. I'll be doing a live stream for TCGO later tonight. I say around 9 o'clock p.m., maybe a little bit earlier. What I want to do, I was going to mention this, and thanks for reminding me. I'm going to start using the schedule next stream feature here on YouTube, because I sometimes don't like just that I throw an online, like throw a live stream at you guys without you expecting it. I want you to know when to be here to watch for the live stream. So as long as I can stick to my schedule, I want to make sure to let you know when the live stream is going to happen, so you can be here as soon as it kicks off. I think that's a good idea. The mighty families of Alola, old Alola, rest beneath these graves here. Maybe they wanted to stay close to the Tapu. When my own time comes, I hope I'll be put to rest in the same grave as my good Rockruff. Your Rockruff is still alive, though. You don't sound too thrilled of the thought of already being... Wait a minute. Can I fight you from here? No. What? And Anderson, you've already signed up for the pre-release. Awesome stuff. I can't wait to see these new cards in action. Like I've said before, I don't like to spoil myself by seeing what the cards are beforehand. Like, as soon as they come out, I might look over to Bulbapedia to see what the cards are. But I kind of like being surprised as I open up my own packs. People in graves are sleeping forever, right? technically no, but you can call it that. Alright, preschooler Liam. That's all we're going to say about that. Liam sends in a Magby. Oh, you got nothing but baby Pokemon? Baby brought along a baby Pokemon. And I've got candy. Alright. What is the best move? I'm going to say probably the Dragon Rage. Until we get something more, I guess, powerful. That's decent. And Clear Smog. Oh, no. I resisted. You want to open your prize packs at the pre-release, you mean? You can probably do that, I'm sure. Like, I think I'm going to start doing something for the pre-releases where there's going to be 2 videos. One will be... I don't know. I think what I'll probably do is, for the pre-release itself, I will have, you know, I like to record a match. I want to learn Flame Burst. Like, I'll record a match of the pre-release. I like to tell people, like new viewers, what the pre-release is all about, and then open my packs in that video. But I'm thinking what I want to start doing, since there's a lot of players at the league that want to open their packs on camera, I'll do a whole separate video of pack openings of the players there that want to show that off. Because, like, putting it all into one video makes a pretty lengthy video. I don't want to overwhelm the viewers with too much, but I can easily do 2 videos, right? And people can check out all the cards you guys get, and if you guys want to throw some codes out there as well like you did before, that's an option as well. No, not necessary. You can keep the codes for yourself if you like, but I believe, Anderson, you said you don't play the online game, and others don't, and if you want to throw the codes out to the viewers, there it is. When is the Heroes Beacon pre-release, so you can see if you can go or not? It's on the 20th of January for Ultra Prism. There's also a free-to-play day, another casual day, on the 6th of January coming up next month. Alright, let us learn Flame Burst and get rid of Ember. Makes sense, more power, and it's got the effect of hitting the side Pokemon as well. So Candy, leveling up nicely as a Ledian comes in. You've got 100 codes, Anderson? I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. The deal is, put your name on those code cards, enter them for our random draws at Heroes Beacon. Because for anyone that isn't a part of the Heroes Beacon crew, we have regular, I think every pre-release we draw out, or Littens would like some as well, looks like. You guys can chat about that amongst yourselves. But we do have those random draw prize giveaway thingies at our Pokemon League events. You're always welcome to throw some codes into there with your name on the cards. Have a chance to get yourself some cool stuff. So, King of Littens is asking for those codes. Whatever you want to do with them, Anderson, it is fine by me. All good stuff. Ah, I'm getting sleepy. Oh, don't sleep forever, kid. I didn't mean to hit you that hard. Alright, let's see what this item was that he was guarding. If they're sleeping and won't wake up, just give them a Chesto Berry to hold. A Cleanse Head. Oh, the codes are for trade, Anderson says. Ah, now things are getting interesting. Candy leveled up, but let's let her get some more experience, too. She's still technically tied for lowest level. I thought I'd have a little gander at the ruins of life, but there was one thing to do first, and that is a Pokemon battle. Let's do this. So I'm finally glad my head feels okay enough. I'm still slightly headachy. I don't know if I mentioned this. Yeah, I did mention in the quick little update yesterday, but hey, Jolteon. I was suffering a bit of a migraine. If you don't know what a migraine is, basically it's a very bad headache. And I can tell whenever they're coming on. Let us try Flame Burst first of all. Just to give you an idea what it's like, migraine, I'll start to see sort of like blurry vision and spots in front of my eyes. And that's not when the migraine is really bad. It just kind of, it's, what would you call it? What's the term? You're not physically offensive. What are you, Thunderfang? You sure want Thunderbolt, but you paralyze me. Inconvenient, or... That's not the word I'm thinking of. Hang on, let me switch out of here. Let's go into Whack-A-Mole. I can't think of the word. Let's just go inconvenient. Seeing spots like that is inconvenient because it kind of affects, you know, where I'm looking, what I can see. What'd you just hit me with? Double kick? How did you happen to predict that I was bringing in a steel type? Come on now. Let's bulldoze this thing. Oh, we're quicker too. But when I see those spots, that is a surefire sign that I am starting to get a migraine. And what happens then is, essentially, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach, and I need to like lay down in a dark room, put a cloth over my eyes, kind of shut out all, like basically sensory deprivation. Like that means, you know, eliminate all incoming sounds, stuff like that, all sights, and I basically have to spend the day just immobile, just completely out of commission. So that happened recently. I'm feeling okay now, though. Slight little bit of pain remaining, but the worst of it is over. King of Littens, your Vikavolt survived an acrobatics from Gladion's Crobat with 1 HP. Don't you love those, call them pseudo-focus sash survivals? It's kind of cool. I've had that happen on occasion. I should probably put this on my Twitter. So I have a video that I have saved from, like, low-quality recording, right? With just, like, my camera facing my 3DS. But I had a time when I was in Soul Silver. I was in the Battlefront here, and my Charizard, Blaze, was fighting a Rhyperior. It was like a single battle, one-on-one, and I needed to use the Sunny Day Solar Beam combo. I didn't have... Oh, if I had the Power Herb, that would have been awesome. But I was fighting the top level, one of the Frontier Brains, Rhyperior. And it happened to activate the Quick Claw and went for Rock Wrecker. It did miss, and then I charged up Solar Beam. On the next turn, it happened to get the Quick Claw activate once again. Rhyperior went for Giga Impact, slammed my Charizard. They're both level 100 at this point, remind you. My HP is just dropping and dropping and dropping. And back then, it went slower, and it stopped at 3. Survived with 3 HP. Solar Beam, bam, took out the Rhyperior. I was so proud of my Charizard that day. And with those battle points that we got from that, we taught him Mudslap. Not the most amazing attack, but the fact it lowers accuracy, I kind of like that. And it was good seeing you at the mall as well yesterday, Anderson. It's cool bumping into people just, you know, on the fly like that. You never know when you're going to bump into people. Tapu Lele visits the Ruins of Life. It's considered to be the vitalizing Pokemon. What's my favorite Pokemon? I really don't know. Jokingly, a lot of people think it's Charizard because I have like Charizard shirts, Charizard hat. Squirtle, I'd say, is one of my favorites. Now, that's my easy go-to answer, because, like, of course, I didn't even know there was anything here. But, Squirtle's my easy go-to answer, because it was my starting Pokemon way back in Pokemon Blue, way back in the day. But, some other favorites would be, Oh, I didn't heal you with the Pokemon Refresh. Dang it. Alright, let's get Echo up here, though. We can refresh after this battle, I think. I like Gliscor. I really like the look at Gliscor. First of all, it's purple. And just how cool it looks like the wings look like a cape, right? And I also like Scyther. Not so much Scizor. Hello, Cheese Double the Cat. How's it going, buddy? And did I miss anything? I was checking out the chat here. You might be getting Ultra Sun for your birthday, Anderson. Hopefully so. It's pretty cool. I'm liking it. People are asking me, what do you think of it compared to the other ones? I'm just like, it's great. I'm having fun with it. Which Pokemon do you think is fitting with the grave? Let's battle. Perhaps we'll figure it out. That sounds kind of threatening, don't you think? And, believe it or not, folks, the King of Litten's favorite Pokemon is Litten. Never would have expected. Alright, Furfrou comes in, and Willow's over there on the bed, just making sure that she's still nice and comfortable, as Echo comes in to deal with Furfrou. Oh, look at the style of this one. It looks like it's wearing a hat. Hang on, I want to see this Furfrou from different angles. I've never really seen all the different styles. Yeah, it's wearing a hat. Look at that. I've never seen all the different styles of Furfrou. I've seen a couple of them in the TCG. That's about it. I guess aerial aces are best. I mean, we could have tried to flinch it. Never mind. It's quicker. Where is Wartortle? Good question. What are you doing over here? There's Spritz. Why was she over there on the bed? Get up here. Next to my Eevee Bank and Umbreon. You're probably noticing, well, the ears are way up on it. You're probably noticing that it's not super organized back there. I gotta get stuff back on track. But, for the time being, at least we got Spritz the Wartortle back up there. You know what I really like? A Wartortle hat. So I can see them making that. You get like the head of the Wartortle with like the ears. I'd wear a hat like that. Okay, we're doing nothing to this thing. Let us switch into something that can do some more. We have Brick Break on Turkey. Also, I didn't mention, but you see I've got Malcolm. He's not really on the team. He's our little Tyrunt. Tyrunt is a fighting type. I could use a fighting type right about now. But yeah, he's our little Tyrunt that we did not evolve, but revive from a fossil back in the last episode. Alright, let's go with Brick Break. Super effective damage as it tail whips me. That's why it was hurting me so much. I see. That's my favorite evolution. I really like Jolteon. Why is this taking so much damage? Come on. I should probably just go for the Z move. Critical hit, come on. Ah. Alright, let's switch out. I'd say Jolteon is probably my favorite evolution, just because of how fast it is, how hard it hits. Let's just go Robin Hood. We're gonna use our highest level Pokemon for this, I think. I also like Glaceon as well, kind of for the same reason. I mean, it's not fast, but it's got kind of decent defenses, and full restore. Okay then. I don't think you're holding a berry. I'm tempted to Z-move this thing. But that's a last-ditch effort, a last resort. It's not the best strategy. Stalling's not... Did I just miss? Done with this. Don't you flinch me. Thank you. Anyways, I like Glaceon because it's got pretty good special attack as well to it. It's not fast, but... I mean, I don't know. I also like Umbreon because of the whole defensiveness and helping hand that it can do in a double battle. Like, it can take a lot of hits, and... Oh, you're talking about Umbreon stalling, because I was looking at this thing with the full restore, and that's kind of stally too. Yeah, so it's kind of funny when... Just to show you how Pokemon games were different back in the day, you would have... I don't think in Gen 1 there was any move that altered 2 stats at once. I think all of them were like Growth, for example, which back then only boosted your special stat. Ooh, critical. I like that. Don't full restore again, thank you. And you had occasional moves that would sharply raise a stat, like Swords Dance, Agility, but they didn't have anything that boosted 2 stats, right? But nowadays... Oh, you're not done yet? Anyway, as soon as Gen 2 came along, they introduced a move called Curse that did boost 2 stats, attack and defense. But because of all that overwhelming power, they also hit you with a sort of negative where you lose a speed stat. Nowadays, you got stuff like Quiver Dance. You got, like, what else is there? There's many moves that raise 3 stats, like Geomancy, although that's a 2-turn move, right? You get all these, and like Tail Glow, triple boosting your special attack. What the heck? But they did make Curse and the whole speed stat drawback a beneficial thing with the payback attack, as King of Lytton said in the chat there. And Anderson, you still have Gardevoir. Is that the card or Pokemon in-game, do you mean? Alright, Comfey. Let's see what berry you might be holding. Probably nothing. Don't do this stuff. So we got us a fairy type to deal with. Well, we have Metal Claw on Whack-A-Mole. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of the end point myself right now with these things. At least we got through the confusion. Alright, let's go to Whack-A-Mole. What can this thing possibly do to our Steel type? Watch it have Razor Leaf or something like that. Yeah, so King of Lytton's in like a double battle, a good combo is to use Frost Breath on your Anger Point Pokemon. Because you're going to always link critical hit, boom, max the attack stat. I've also seen attacks where a Pokemon with Justified, I think it is, which boosts your... Is it Justified? I think it boosts your attack stat when you get hit by a Dark move. A combo is to use your other Pokemon to go with Beat Up on the Justified Pokemon. That boosts your attack stat really good, and if it's a fighting type Pokemon that resists dark moves, even better. You're doing very minimal damage to your own. Is it Ghost type after all? I'm looking for something that's unexpected. Alright, let's take care of our Pokemon. We do need to cure that paralysis. There we go. I'm sorry, I forgot about you, Candy. Candy. Here we go. Get this paralysis nice and taken care of. And I think we're going to give you a nice little Pokebeam. You deserve it. You're a growing girl. There you go. A nice red one for the color of fire. The blazing color of passion. There we go. Does anyone else need care is the question. Looks like just Robin Hood. Alright. Let's take care of him. Oh, he got all linty. I guess that's lint? What'd you call it? It's not really dust, because dust is for the brush. Looks like even just cotton or something. Either way, getting a brush out of the feathers. Let's give you... I'm thinking you might like a nice green bean. There we go. I didn't pat our little Candy on the head. Drat. At least I can scratch the old bow tie. And we are good. Yeah, I've always thought it was kind of cool that... does Decidueye GX was such a good card in the TCG until they decided, you know what, Force Giant Plants? That's too powerful. So I mean, you can still rare candy into Decidueye GX, but it's not as quick setting up. And Anderson, the only Saturday you have is the pre-release. Every other Saturday you've got hockey. Okay, that's all well and good. It's like the pre-release itself is probably like the main thing you want to hit anyway. But sadly, King of Littens, you say you have basketball on the pre-release day. I mean, you gotta prioritize things. You can't always be at everything at the same time, as much as you'd like to be, unless you could clone yourself. But I don't think science is there just yet. The Graves and Akala have been here a long time. That's why this is a tourist spot. Or, if you could somehow reach into the multiverse and bring another one of yourselves out, that could be a way to be in two places at once. Again, though, I don't quite think we're there just yet. So, let's get our first encounter. And I probably want to go back and heal. But first encounter here in the Ruins of Life is going to be... I like a Phantom. Do I already have one, though? Looks like we've seen it. I don't see a Pokeball next to its name, though. We don't yet have a Phantom. So let's capture this as our first encounter. You probably would survive an Aerial Ace, but no, that's Stab. You probably would survive a Bite. Not bad. Now, I can Giga Drain if need be. And here we go. So, Anderson, you can make it to the casual day. Sounds cool. I'll be there for that one. You can help try out the new decks, too. I made 2 new demo decks. I don't know if you've seen them yet or not. I'm going to Aerial Ace this Phantom. Yeah, the demo decks that I made, I was going on about them for a while there. They're pretty fun because they worked really well against each other, and Ron and I, the other organizer, we played a match against each other, and I forgot all the stuff I put into it because I added a tool to my Pokemon, and his Pokemon does more damage with the tool attached on my guy, so I just didn't even clue in. He one-hit KO'd me. But then I one-hit KO'd him. There's a lot of back and forth with those demo decks, and they're pretty fun, even if I do say so myself. Alright, Pokeball away to get this Phantom. And King of Littens, you haven't gone to the tournaments because you have basketball. As long as you're having fun either way is the important thing, right? You can always pick up more cards later, and there's casual days. You can come and try out some of your decks as well, if you happen to be around to do some casual play. I mean, I guess you don't win any special cards, though, by not going to the tournaments. If that's important, then that's where priorities come into play. But, I mean, basketball, it's an important thing. Physical activity is important, too. Like, I gotta do more of that. That's actually, although I don't make resolutions, so to speak, it's one of my things I want to do for coming up in 2018. Get back in shape, because a little squishy down here in the tummy area. I don't like that so much. Alright, Phantom added to the Pokedex. Let's check it out. Phantom, guess it or not, stump Pokemon. By imitating the voice of a child, it causes people to get hopelessly lost deep in the forest. It's trying to make friends with them. Okay, that could have taken a very dark turn, but Rotom turns it around and tells a nice story of a lonely Pokemon leading people probably to their doom, but for good reasons, I suppose. Anyway, Phantom doing a nice little bop. Look at that. Now, is it hitting with its head? Because, yeah, it is. I was going to say, if it's trying to bop with its hand, it's missing very badly. Look how cute this little thing is. Now, they evolve by trading, I believe, so I don't think we're going to be able to get a... what's it called? Trevenant in this playthrough. But, I mean, they do show up sometimes in the Pokepelago. At least they did back in the regular Sun and Moon games. So, what should we nickname Phantom, guys? Leave me a comment in the chat. What should we give a nickname for this Pokemon? And Anderson, you'll be at the casual day around 11 o'clock or 12. Yeah, I should be there for the whole time as well, too. So, good nickname for a haunted tree stump. We go with Stumpy, but that's kind of obvious. Well, I have a name. I'll give you guys a few moments to put a suggestion in the chat, but a name does come to mind as kind of a basic, simple name, but, I mean, it'll work. I'll put this in. If you guys don't like it, leave me a chat. Anderson, you got 2 packs of Dragon Shield card sleeves, very good, and a new binder. Not bad. Ghosty. Here's what I'm thinking. We could go with that. I'm also thinking, since it's a stump, and it's female, about Rudy. You know, tree root, but it sounds like the name Rudy, which I guess is either male or female. Or we could include Ghost somehow. don't know. How can we fit Ghost into this? I could just go with Ghosty. Let's do that. I want you guys to be part of this playthrough, so we're going to go with that nickname. If you don't mind, I'm going to spell it with the H. Just to go with Ghosty there. Ghost with a Y. Ghosty the Phantom. And if we do manage to somehow get it evolved up, let's just check the summary. We could get ourselves a Trevenant. Do I have any real IRL Lunology X's to trade? I'm pretty sure I do not. I think I have Solgaleo. Actually, no, I know I have Solgaleo GX, but I don't have any Lunology X. Oh, you can go to Casual Day. Very cool. I should get you guys battling those demo decks. It'd be kind of fun, because, like, it'd be fun. You guys wouldn't know exactly what's in there. I set it up that both decks have types of Pokemon that are strong to or weak against the other two types of the other deck. So they play back and forth. Really fun, really cool. Alright, so Growth, Ingrained, Fake Attack, Leech Seed with Natural Cure. I still haven't chosen a main Pokemon, or another Pokemon to add to the main team. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send you to the box. We've only got another 25-ish minutes. I'm going to finish up the adventure here on, this route, and then I'll show you who we have in the box. You guys can leave a comment, let me know who you want to see on the team. Actually, someone might have already done that in previous episodes. Let me just head on back to the Pokemon Center first of all and heal up. Because we kind of need that. Hey, Tauros, let's get a move on, buddy. Watch out for that kid. Whoa! There we go. Alright, and that was a short run. Where's the last episode of Ultra Sun? I'm going to see if there's any comments left on which Pokemon we should add. Okay, comments. No, nothing there. Let's go back a couple episodes. In fact, I'll tell you what. With the live stream going on right now, I'll show you who we have in the PC. Take a quick look at the overview here. Let me make sure we can see it okay. Let me fire up my screen. There we go. So you see all these Pokemon here. Which one should we add to replace Malcolm? In fact, let's put Malcolm here. I mean, we could even add Malcolm, our Tyrant, if you guys want to see that. But we have all these options. Leave me a comment. In fact, take a screenshot if you need to. See which Pokemon here you'd like to see on the main team. Because it's been a long time since we've added something for that 6th empty spot on the bottom left. So, alright. Let's move on and continue our trek through the ruins of life now that we're healed up. Looks like we got a possible battle. Ooh, King of Littens wants me to add Feebas. That could be an idea. Would that work well with our typings? Let's take a look here. We've got a water type, but I mean, Feebas is pretty defensive, so type weakness isn't the most important thing, I guess. I mean, there's more important things to consider, I suppose, but like, it wouldn't be bad. We have one weakness. No, we got two weaknesses. No, we got, yeah, 2 weaknesses to electric already, so that'll be a 3rd electric weakness. And a 2nd grass weakness. So Feebas could be risky, but I mean, I could do that if nothing else pops up. And Anderson wants Ghosty added. How would Ghosty work? Excuse me, we got Grass and Tornado Pokemon. You got Necrozma. In video game or TCG? I would assume video game because that's what we're playing right now. Adding Ghosty. Weaknesses are Flying, which we have 1 weakness to already. Fire, which we have a weakness, or 2 weaknesses to, so adding another Grass type would be kind of risky. There's also, well, Poison isn't super effective. Ice. You've got a lot of ice weaknesses as it is. Ghosty might not be the best choice at the moment either. I'm trying to see if I don't double up on weaknesses. So you got Necrozma, Tornado Pokemon. Is that in Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? And if so, have you... Well, I don't want to spoil anything for you if you don't know it yet, but there's more stuff with Necrozma in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I guess they've already talked about it on the website. The whole alternate forms that they can get. Do you have any of those yet? Because I'm slowly making my way through this game. I did lose a couple of weeks there where I didn't have time to record. Ultra Moon. Very cool. So that would be... You get the Dawn Wings, isn't it? I think? Yeah, Dawn Wings Necrozma, I believe, in that one. If you touch a Pokemon's icon during a Pokemon battle, you can see detailed information about how it will stack up. Really? Is that talking about, like, the stat boosts? Hang on, let me reread that. Touch Pokemon's icon during a Pokemon battle. I mean, I'm going to check that out. Let's do a battle here and see what it says. Punk Girl Scout sounds scary, doesn't it? Please be friendly and call me Punky. I would call you Brewster. And I'm not talking about the guy from Animal Crossing. So Punky decides to send in Ariados. Now, I've recently thought, am I pronouncing this wrong? Bear with me, my throat's getting really dry. Am I pronouncing Ariados wrong? Is this supposed to be like Ariados? So you want to battle me, Anderson, with Ninetales Zoroark, do ya? We can do that for Casual Day for sure. Should I bust out the Mega Beedrill? We'll see. I haven't really updated the decks lately. I haven't put any new decks together for a long time, other than the online game. Okay, we can Aerial Ace this thing for super effective. We can Shadow Sneak for non-stab. Hardly any damage. But yeah, I'm always up for a battle if you want to do a match at the Casual Day, Anderson. I will be there for the entire time. So we drop this thing with another Aerial Ace, I'm pretty sure. Yep, alright. Could have survived it, but not quite. And level up. Do we get to see evolution? Probably not even close just yet. But you never know. Like, there's ways you can check the happiness of your Pokemon, but I don't like to do that. I like to be surprised. You're the calm, cool, and collected type, aren't you? I should have got some water. I can't talk. I will survive though. Oh, I didn't even try tapping the icon. With these flashy looks but polite expressions, I deceive and confuse my opponents. Hello, Ricky Gamer 24. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in, buddy. Let's find an item over the side and get attacked. Spoiler alert: you beat Ultra Necrozma. I don't want to know this. No, I already know kind of a lot of what's going to happen here. With Zoroark and Salazzle, it was funny because he was attacking with Psychic moves. Oh, not bad. Funny how the game can be confused like that. I guess that's all it does. If you tap that, it just shows your stat boost. Alright, now, important thing, bear with me, I gotta plug in the 3DS. I am at low power. This does not stand. It cannot stand. It will not stand. Can I fit all these plugs in at once? I've got my phone charging. I've got my other charger. There we go. I think the crisis has been averted. Alright. So we don't need to take this thing out. You might be okay for experience, though. Let's wait. Let's not bite it. It can't flinch. Litten's outsmarted the game, and Tornado Pokemon beat Ultra Necrozma with a GTS Lunala. Kinda cool. Fighting the Lunala absorbed Necrozma with Lunala. It's pretty cool. Don't call for help, Zubat. You're just simple, cheap little experience points. Thank you. Alright, now we'll bite you. Teach you a lesson for calling for help. That sounds pretty rough. Pretty bullyish of me. You're gonna call for help? I'm gonna beat you up. You got Full Art Buzzwole? Anderson, that's a cool card. Oh, did I hit myself? Come on. Thank you. Tiny bit of experience, hardly even worth it. But drops the Zubat, and we can continue on. I'm only gonna go for another 18 minutes, and I can finally get myself some water. I gotta get. Hey, that's what I should buy with my Christmas money. A water bottle. I basically just take I'll buy a bottle of water at the store or something like that, and just refill that, right? But if I have an actual functioning water bottle, I'll feel so much more with it. I'll feel so much more, what do you call it? Good? I guess. I don't know. I should get more water filters, too. I have a water filtration thingy in my fridge, but I gotta get a new filter for it to keep getting nice, clean water out of the old tap. Where I live, the tap water, they say, is not the healthiest stuff for you. But I mean, I still drink it. But healthier stuff is probably the better way to go. Alright, do we see the Ultra Recon? No, but we see Faba. I remember Faba. Team Skull, give that Pokemon back. Slow. Don't give me trouble. I'll reduce you to rubble. That's right. We're gonna sell this Pokemon to get rich. We won't make no bones about it. If you want it back, you're gonna have to take it. Stand firm. Think of what the president would say. That's what you say, Chief, but you don't lift a finger. Why? I am the Aether Foundation's last line of defense. What would become of the Foundation if something were to happen to me now? I'll do it. Give me my Pikachu gear. Ah, here's a promising young trainer. Fight in my stead, child, and rout these Team Skull ruffians. I will bestow honor upon you if you do. And they just step aside. I didn't say yes. You ready? Because I was born ready, yo. I'm ready. You ready? Let's do this. You guys with me? Yeah. Let's take down skulls. Alright. Tornado Pokemon has Guzzlord. Very cool. Now, I don't know which Ultra Beast Superior and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It's going to be interesting to see which ones I can find. Hello, Alolan Raticate and a Nest Ball. And Anderson has Jungle Totem Venusaur. I thought that was the most amazing card with that ability. I thought, what an amazing rare card. Spoilers, it's an uncommon. How the heck does something with Jungle Totem ability rate as an uncommon card? I mean, I'm not complaining. I got enough for my Mega Beedrill deck, but still, you'd think that would be a rare ability, you know? Alright, anyways, let's take down this Raticate. Could be Giga Drain. We do have the Miracle Seed, I believe, is the health item. Oh, that does nothing. Good to know. And a Crunch. Ow. So then, I think Turkey can come in. We got the old Brick Break. Yeah, Team Skull. Like, I remember back when Sun and Moon weren't even out yet, I had predictions for what was going to happen. Because Team Skull, not once in any of the trailers or anything like that leading up to the release of the game, did they ever mention anything about the legendary Pokemon. You know, in previous games, like Lysandre wanted to use Yveltal or Xerneas to fire up the ultimate weapon. You got Getsis that wants Reshiram or Zekrom for N to rule the world and stuff like that. Like, they always want something to do with the legendary Pokemon, but Team Skull never did anything, never mentioned anything about the legendary. My prediction was that, first of all, the Aether Foundation was going to be the bad guys. I kind of suspected something like that, and I thought Team Skull was going to team up with you by the end, because they didn't seem like a threat. They seemed more like just a bunch of punks. Then, as it turns out, they worked for Aether Foundation the entire time. Spoilers for Sun and Moon, but, like, I felt there could have been more there. And I felt like Plumeria somehow was going to be the last boss, because Guzma didn't seem that threatening. But the look that she gives you in that trailer, the first revealed trailer where she showed up, like, she was scary. So I thought she was going to, like, take up the mantle as the leader and fight you as the final boss kind of thing. None of that came to pass. I got to write some of these Pokemon games. I got crazy good ideas, if I do say so myself. Tornado. Oh, you'll sub back and forth, will you guys? Cool. Sub for sub down in the chat there. Yo, yo, you! You're no joke! Do. That's right, yo. Can we fight the other guy now? I'm up for it. I'm always up for a good battle. That was pathetic. Your moves are so kinetic. We don't need this Pokemon anyway. Take it then. Good luck and good riddance. And away they go. Phew. We saved the Slowpoke. See, it doesn't even know what's happening. Thanks, kid. Yes, indeed. You're a trial goer, aren't you? You're a splendid trainer. I am deeply impressed. I'd like to reward you by showing you something truly astounding. Once you have finished your grand trial, come to Hano Grand Resort, and I will take you to see a wondrous place. Thank you for helping us out. I really owe you. I'm so glad there are nice young trainers like you around. Good luck on your island challenge. Was that a girl? Was I doing the wrong voice? The Aether Foundation guy with the glasses. What was his problem? He certainly acted full of himself. Attaboy, Rotom. You call it like it is. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna go back and heal. And Bacon Grease likes pie. Fun fact about me, y'all might hate me for it, I'm not really a big fan of pie. I like cake. I enjoy cake. Pie, not so much. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the kind of pie. I sometimes find it too flaky. I like the moistness of cake. You know, it's all squishy and either chocolatey or vanilla-y or whatever, I don't know. But I'm a cakey kind of guy. Which, again, is why I gotta start getting back in shape again, because maybe I've had too many cakes over the holiday season. And you're welcome to like pie if you like. I'm not saying that it's wrong or bad or anything like that. Everyone's got different tastes, different flavors. Everyone's got opinions. It's all well and good. Just don't let anyone make you second guess what you like in life. I think that's kind of a life lesson. Maybe you can take from this. Maybe I'm just rambling to fill up time as I head back towards the Grand Trial. Who knows? Could be maybe a mixture of the two. Alright, let's head through the grave once again. Too bad there's not a direct route, but we gotta go through all this grass up here again. But if we sneak, maybe... I need that item. How do I get that item? I just saw it now. Where is it? I need every item. Oh, through the grass. Alright, well, we're gonna get attacked. Hot dogs are good too. I'm making you hungry? I didn't mean that, but I mean, eating's good. Spell tag. Let's sneak through the grass. Yes, we made it. No random encounter, even though I do like experience. So, Alcala Outskirts. This, I'm going to say, is a different area. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I haven't caught something in the Alcala Outskirts just yet, so I guess if we encounter something here, I'm going to snag it. No, not snag. That is for XD, Gale of Darkness. I'm going to simply capture it. So what is our first encounter going to be? First of all, do we have the Pokemon in the proper arrangement? No. Candy. Candy needs the experience. Speaking of candy, that's another good thing you can eat on. But again, my old stomach, it's too filled up as it is. Alright, first encounter, is it a new species? That's interesting. It's interesting because you dare me to catch the next Pokemon I encounter and name it Bacon. Dare accepted. If I capture this is going to be Bacon the Natu. Why not? You know, it's not a why not, but whatever. Alright. Do you have more than 40 HP? I'm going to say you don't. You're going to smog it. Oh, we're going to miss. Can't critical hit you though. So I guess we don't got to worry about that. In fact, knowing that, let's Flame Burst. I think you have the defense to handle this. So we can't critical yet. Stored power. That's going to do nothing. I am weak to it, though. Ouch. Alright, but I think we're bringing the bacon home, guys. How did I get female Salandit? I was very lucky. To be honest, my first encounter on Wella Volcano Park was a female Salandit. I'm surprised at that, but I'm quite happy because I can get Salazzle. Of course, only the female Salandits can evolve. And I was watching... Do you guys watch the Jay Witz? Because I've seen some of his stuff. I actually watched him quite a bit. I haven't watched as much lately because I haven't had a lot of time to watch stuff. But I watched his recent Pokedex, or what is it, top 10 weird, creepy Pokedex entries. And the reason male Salandit don't evolve is because, not that their genetic DNA makeup doesn't allow for it, just that they don't have enough food. They give all their food to the female Salandit, and they can evolve. It's kind of weird. So technically they have the ability to evolve, they just can't because they're starving. It's kind of sad. Bacon Grease likes Staryu, from what I'm interpreting, based on the nice little... Is that an emoji? I don't know if you call that an emoji. Just a character. It's probably an emoji. I don't know. Alright, Natu, the tiny bird Pokemon. Although it still can't fly, its jumping power is outstanding. Can it outjump a Magikarp? Is the question. It jumps way up into trees and plucks the buds from the branches. Look at this little... It doesn't even have a body. That's crazy. And there's that stored power firing off. Natu. Alright, so we already have a suggestion nickname in the chat. We're gonna just go with Bacon. Nice, simple Bacon the Natu. Added to the party. Not on the layout, because I don't know if we're gonna use it just yet, but again, at the end of the stream, we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center, show you who I have, and let you guys leave a comment which Pokemon you want to see added to the team. Even if the type weaknesses don't really function that well for us, I don't care. I'll work with it. We got TM28 Leech Life. This confused me the first time I got it back in Sun and Moon. Like, why is Leech Life a TM? But they've increased the power, of course. What is my favorite deck, Anderson? You know me. I gotta go with my Mega Beedrill. For now, anyway. I really like, in the online game, the Buzzwole that I have. The Buzzwole deck with the Carbink Break and all that. Are you a battler? I think he is. He's looking to fight. I fish when I think I can catch something. I battle when I think I can win. You know, I mean, okay, that kind of makes sense. But if you don't take risks, then you don't learn new things? I guess you maybe do. I don't know. Lure Ball, Wishy-Washy. I thought that's a Wish Cache for a second. Is this a schooling Wishy-Washy? What is my dream Pokemon team, Golden Shire? It's a schooling. This is not good. My dream Pokemon team... I don't know, because there's so many different Pokemon. It's hard to really choose, like, narrow down one team. I guess I'm going to just go back to, like, what my favorite types are. Or not types, but my favorite species. I really like Gliscor. It's only got 2 weaknesses. I like my hat. Thanks, Bacon Grease. I gotta get a new one, though. I said earlier in the live stream that it's really faded. I got this years back. I haven't seen another Charizard hat in this style, though. Alright, let us Razor Leaf. See if we can take this thing down from the schooling form. Yeah, I don't know about the Dream Team. It's hard to really say, but Life Score is pretty cool. I like the look of Sand Slash, but that would be like another ice weakness, another water weakness too, so I don't know if that would be good to add to the same team. I kind of like... Oh, I didn't even need to take it out of school form. Look, we just take this whole giant submarine fish monster down. I like that. Not bad. Vernon. Would have been nice if I could have won just by thinking I could win. Well, you gotta have strategy, you know? You gotta have some way to overcome grass types, basically. I fish when I think I can catch something. I fish when I believe I can catch something. They're similar, but different. Yeah, they're two different words. Alright, let us go a little bit further. I think there's one more trainer we can deal with, and then we'll head back to the PC and show you... Watch out for Lana's Trial. It's tough. Fortunately, I already completed Lana's Trial. I know, it was actually challenging. If you missed it, go back and check that out. You know, you're expecting Totem Wishy-Washy, as it was in Sun and Moon. Suddenly, boom, the Araquanid shows up. And I was like, okay, this is different. So immediately my Razor Leaf was not going to be as good. And the Araquanid has Aurora Beam. Super, super effective on Dartrix. Man, that was a fight. Go back and check out the channel, the playthrough, and see how well we did in that situation, because it was a time. I liked it, though. It was really exciting. Alright, can we deal with one final Karate Man trainer guy? Yes, we can. And cross the way. Good morning. Morning, for short. You really wasted more time by clarifying that, though. Oh, so you missed that you missed that part? You just popped up on your notifications? That's cool, but you always welcome to go back and check things out. Check the earlier stuff. Ooh, Crabrawler. We send our Poison-type Candy. Nothing super effective against you. We can just go for the Flame Burst. What can you possibly do to us? Famous last words, right? Let's go Dragon Rage. But I've had some fun along this playthrough. Pretty cool stuff. I love how things are different. For those of you who are not aware, we're doing this in a Nuzlocke-ish kind of playthrough, in which we get a Pokemon knocked out, we mark them, and with enough knockouts, we permanently put them away. So, although Candy did just get knocked out to a single Dizzy Punch, which I guess I should have expected, because these things I believe have Iron Fist, she's not gone for good. Until we complete a trial. Wait, have I put a Pokemon away from the last trial? I think I did. What I'm doing, every time I complete a trial, I'll put away a Pokemon with the most injuries, the most markings. I think we're on par for that for now, though. Alright, so we're going to take King. We're going to open up the summer. We're going to add a second marking. Yeah, she would be gone normally, but it's like, I'm playing this more for fun, you know? I'm still adding some challenge to it with like the forced removal of a team member after a trial is completed. And Z Crystal allows me to revive. Can I not walk closer to him? Thanks for being my opponent. TY for short. What is happening? Why does he have so much space around him? Look at this. I'm walking into him. What is happening here? This is weird. I mean, let's just make our way back. We're just going to fly back, actually. Oh, and it is Happy New Year in Australia. Wait, is it actually 2018? Are you from the future? I don't know. I know there's a part of the world where like the date switches over. Oh, it did just happen 44 minutes ago. Yes, happy 2018. We're still a ways to go before that happens for us. But you're from the future. That's amazing. That's cool. I remember I've seen jokes online where people say that, oh, in a different time zone, it's already tomorrow where I'm at. And people say, oh, can you tell me what the winning lottery tickets are? I want to put money on them. It's like, that's not how that works. You know, it hasn't actually happened yet. But, I mean, whatever. And Happy New Year's from the Philippines as well. We got people from all over the place checking out today. That's cool. Alright, so as a last little thing for the live stream, once again, we'll do a recap of what we have in our team. I'll put our little Natu Bacon right in here. Let me know, either in the chat or in the comments after the live stream, which Pokemon from here should we add to our team? I'm going to say these two are, like, we could choose the totem-sized Flatfoot, what do you call it again? Gumshoes. But we're not going to go for the Scatterbug because we already had an encounter in the city that we got this. This was from the Island Scan. So I just thought, let's just see what Island Scan is like. So, winning a lottery ticket. 1204-73926. Alright, locked into memory. I already forgot it. My head's been kind of messed lately with my migraine. Anyway, I had a comment for Feebas being added to the team. Someone else suggested Ghosty. And what's Feebas's name? Beauty. And Ghosty was also a suggestion. I think we might also have a little vote for Bacon from somebody in the comments as well. So again, Ghosty being recommended, our Phantom. Anyone have any other ideas? Oh, 1018. Is that in the evening, Bacon Grease? If so, you're getting pretty close. Ghosty also being recommended. There's 2 recommendations for Ghosty. Hello, Willow. My cat wants out. But I'm almost done. 1 second there, Willow. So we got 2 votes for Ghosty, 1 for Bacon. Either way, whichever Pokemon I do choose, I'm going to probably do a grinding montage to get them up to speed. And while you guys have a moment to choose, I'm going to let you slide out here, Willow. As long as I don't rip all the cords out of my computer. There she goes. And she's off and running for the day, as I will be soon. Another vote here for Tyrant, which would be a cool, interesting idea. Good old Malcolm the Tyrant. But it's looking like Ghosty has the most votes thus far. So let's go. But 1 more minute. Throw your comments. And then we'll choose one of these Pokemon. Kind of funny to see all the different things we've caught along the way, isn't it? All the Pokemon that might not even be seen. But like what I'm doing, once I complete the Grand Trial with the Olivia, see how the Pokemon all have markings here. Let's just go to the summary. Whichever Pokemon has the most markings, injuries. Echo hasn't been knocked out yet. That's awesome. So it's looking like... So Whack-A-Mole has 2 blue markings, 2 pink. That means that he's actually taken 4 knockouts, but I've used the Z Crystals. Like every time I get a Z Crystal, I mark one of the injuries as pink. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the pink markings, but we're still counting like 4 knockouts, right? I could count it as 2, though. We'll say those are maybe optional. But it's looking like Robin Hood, Whack-A-Mole... Well, Robin Hood and Turkey both have 3 knockouts, so probably once we complete the next trial, one of them is going to have to go away. And if it happens, I'm probably going to want to use Turkey for the main battle. The Rock-type Grand Trial. Go out in the blaze of glory, basically. Alright, so it's looking like Ghosty has the most comments, most suggestions, so we will add Ghosty, our Phantom, to the team. As I say, we'll do some grinding to get everybody up to speed. Or at least I'll get Ghosty up to... excuse me, up to... Actually, wait, you're pretty much on par. Might not need to grind at all. But anyway, I guess that's going to be a wrap for today's live stream. I do have an episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness coming later on today, so stay tuned for that. And tonight at around 9 p.m. Atlantic time, if you're not sure what time that is in your time zone, feel free to Google it. They should probably be able to help you out on Google. I'll be doing a live stream of Pokemon TCG Online, which I know a lot of folks have been waiting for to get back to. It's coming up later on tonight. Yeah, Phantom has to be traded to evolve, if I'm correct. We could possibly work something out there with you guys. But if I get to stick with a Phantom, I'm okay with that. Phantom is adorably cute, despite the fact that it lures people into the forest, probably just to go missing, just so we can have friends. But I want to say thanks for watching today's live stream, folks. If you want to see some more of the playthrough, of course, check out the channel and check out the entire playlist there. As I said, check out my battle against the totem of Lana's Trial in Brooklet Hill. That was a fun one. And there's been many other totems along the way. Oh, check out the totem on Walla Volcano Park. That was interesting as well. But I'll be back later on for an XD Gale of Darkness video, and tonight it'll be a Pokemon TCG Online stream as well. But I just want to say thanks again for watching today, everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody who is currently celebrating or will be celebrating when the time rolls over for you guys, wherever you're at. And I guess that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all later today and then tomorrow for me in 2018. Goodbye, everybody, and Happy New Year / New Year's Eve. Have yourselves a good day.